2 college bowl games in the Valley this weekend. 12 at 12 starts right now, 12 minutes, no commercials, on TV and on the go, on the 12 News app, Facebook, and YouTube. Hey guys, it's Rachel here. Let's get right to today's talker. We're asking you, should Arizona require all new homes to have solar panels? This after California just adopted a new policy that would put solar panels on all new home projects in its state. Cast your vote right now at 12news.com/bullhorn or comment down below if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube. The results minutes away. Hashtag most clicked. Here are the stories piquing everyone's interest right now. The investigation continues this afternoon into the deadly crash in North Phoenix that killed an 18-year-old man and the unborn child of a 15-year-old girl. Police tell us a 25-year-old man driving a 2013 Dodge Avenger was speeding at the time of the crash in the area of 35th Avenue and Bell Road Thursday morning. Police tell us they may charge that driver with manslaughter, but the investigation is still ongoing. Our number 2 story, a judge has ruled that former Arizona lawmaker Don Shooter can't sue the state for wrongful termination. The decision comes after Shooter tried to sue the state for expelling him after he was accused of sexually harassing several legislators. Shooter was kicked out of office last year. He denies all sexual harassment complaints against him. At number 3, later this morning, the Maricopa County Board of Supervisors plans to talk about what's next for suspended County Assessor Paul PETERSEN. You may remember that he's charged in connection with an alleged human smuggling ring. His attorneys argue that he should be reinstated as county assessor. A recent report found that PETERSEN did not neglect his duties. That brings us back to our countdown of the top 12 stories of 2019. The Paul PETERSEN case started all the way back in October and has gone through dozens of twists and turns to bring us to where we are today. Tram joins us now to take us back through this story from the very beginning.
The guy who's responsible for collecting your property taxes shocked a lot of us. Paul PETERSEN is facing 62 charges, including human smuggling, fraud, and sale of a child.
I really enjoyed being a small part of their successful adoption stories.
Maricopa County Assessor Paul PETERSEN accused of playing a role in an international adoption scheme.
Well, investigators say this was all centered around pregnant women from the Marshall Islands. PETERSEN is accused of bringing them to the United States to have their babies and then give their babies up for adoption.
Facing criminal charges in 3 states, Arizona, Utah, and Arkansas.
Paul PETERSEN's not a human smuggler, but we understand what the charges are and we're ready to get in court and defend them.
Investigators say he would pay the Marshallese women anywhere up to $10,000 and then charge adoptive families around $35,000 per child.
I love them the exact same as anyone else in my family. They are my world.
We followed PETERSEN's court appearances not only here in Arizona, but also in Utah and in Arkansas. And although his demeanor in all 3 states was calm and confident, you could tell just how serious these cases are, especially in Arkansas, where we had members of the Marshallese community actually show up to his initial court appearance.
He knew that these people are not capable of understanding the law.
These girls feel betrayed. They feel almost neglected.
All the while, PETERSEN is pleading not guilty to charges in all 3 states.
One of the strangest things about this story is that if Paul PETERSEN passed you in the street, you wouldn't know who he is. And yet he is an elected official here in Maricopa County representing 4 million people, not a very well-known person, and now he's known internationally.
Paul PETERSEN posting bail in all 3 states and is currently out of jail on the condition he wears an ankle monitor and surrenders his passport. The Maricopa County Board suspended PETERSEN, and he's been fighting ever since to get reinstated. PETERSEN's co-defendant, a Marshallese woman, did take a plea deal in December on the condition that she testifies against him. So this story is far from over. Guys, back to you.
Our other big story right now, we're starting to see some raindrops falling around the valley. Crystal, will the rain move on before the weekend officially begins?
Well, there will still be some lingering snow showers clinging on in eastern Arizona tomorrow with a last-minute renegade raindrop possible in the valley. Right now, light rain is stretched out across the valley with snow to points north and east of Phoenix. Snow levels dropping down to 5,000 feet, and it's layering up in the high country. Heather's helper measuring just shy of a foot in her neighborhood in South Flagstaff. Of course, that's piled up on top of that Christmas storm, and we're seeing those flakes flying close to Show Low, Heber, and spotty around Flagstaff and Williams right now as the system continues to spiral out some showers and maybe even some isolated thunderstorms this afternoon. So keep your eye to the sky for some hail and lightning too. We're still in the action this afternoon with scattered showers as this system starts to pull away to the east overnight. Snow levels may even crash down to 4,000 feet. We're still seeing those snowflakes swirling in those higher elevations in the White Mountains here, and maybe even a couple spotty last-minute showers in the valley tomorrow before the clouds peel away for sunshine. And then it's what comes after the winter storm that has everybody reaching for the extra layer. Sunday morning, valley neighborhoods waking up to the 30s, and another chance to wring some raindrops out of the clouds Monday night into Tuesday. It's going to be a cold start to the new year, Rachel.
Thank you, Crystal. Keeping you safe with a rapidly spreading nationwide recall. This recall covers hard-boiled egg products made by Allmark Foods, which is sold at Costco, Walmart, Kroger, and Trader Joe's. The CDC says the eggs may be contaminated with listeria. At least 7 people have gotten sick. One person has even died. So if you aren't 100% sure that your eggs are not made by Allmark Foods, throw them out immediately and clean the surface they were stored on. Saving you money right now. Since Christmas is over, it's time to get in on some of the best deals, like Christmas decorations. You can get up to 50% off at Home Depot and Target, but that's not all. If all the rain this week made you realize you need more winter accessories, now is the perfect time to stock up. Big stores are trying to make room for new inventory that's going to be coming out in January. But if you're looking to get a new TV, wait. Later on in January, the Super Bowl themed discounts will start to kick in. Checking your pulse on health, new research shows regular exercise could help prevent certain cancers. The most recent guidelines recommended 2.5 to 5 hours a week of moderate intensity activity, or 1 to 2 hours a week of vigorous exercise. The study found people who met those goals had a significantly lower risk of developing 7 types of cancer. Those included colon cancer in men, female breast cancer, myeloma, non-Hodgkin lymphoma, as well as endometrial, kidney, and liver cancer. Well, time now for an A to Z 60, where we celebrate the people, places, and things that make the Valley awesome in just 60 seconds. As we wrap up 2019, we're taking a look back at some of the best A to Z 60s of the year. This morning, we head to Maricopa for some esports.
When you think of rec sports, you think of things like soccer or volleyball, even basketball. But the city of Maricopa wants to add a new one to the list, esports.
It is the latest, greatest craze as far as sports and video games mixed.
Yo, you're getting smashed.
We want to give them something to enjoy, something they can be competitive in, but bring them together so we can really get those basically behavioral skills that kids get from other sports.
Bro, too good, bro, too good.
They're literally starting from the ground up, from building their own computers to hoping they'll be able to build the next level esports players.
I will take it down.
Maricopa is leading the way on how the esports is taking shape, and really it's something that's not niche but is becoming nationwide.
We're going to be doing Smash Brothers, of course Fortnite, Apex, League of Legends, basically the popular games that are out there we're going to try to have in our league.
All right, I got to go get in the game. And that's your A to Z 60.
Checking your money lines, Amazon wants to patent technology that could potentially identify shoppers by their hands. The U.S. Patent Office published an application from the company yesterday for a touchless scanning system that would ID people by characteristics associated with their palms, including wrinkles and veins. The system could one day be used in Amazon Go or Whole Foods stores. The filing doesn't mean Amazon is developing the technology, but reports earlier this year said it was testing a system to let Whole Foods customers scan their hand to pay at checkout. If getting fit is one of your New Year's resolutions, make sure that you know what you're getting into. The Better Business Bureau encourages everyone to read the fine print before signing up with a gym. Find out what extra fees are involved for working with a personal trainer, how much it costs to terminate early, and what happens if the gym falls under new ownership. Above all, make sure you visit the gym in person before signing up, even if you spot a great deal online. Amazon Echoes and Fitbits rank among the holiday season's top gifts. That's according to the top free apps list on Apple's App Store. Amazon Alexa tops the list, bumping Disney Plus down to number 3. YouTube jumped to second place, and Fitbit came in 7th. Well, football fans, heads up. 60,000 people are in town to watch some of the best teams in college football. The Cheez-It Bowl between Washington State and Air Force kicks off at Chase Field at 8:15 tonight. Then tomorrow, the big game. The Clemson Tigers and Ohio State Buckeyes clash in semifinals of the College Football Championship playoffs at State Farm Stadium. We have a guide for everything you need to know, including tickets, parking, tailgating, and more on our website, 12news.com. All right, back to today's talker. We've been asking you, should Arizona require all new homes to have solar panels? This after California just adopted a new policy that would put solar panels on all new home projects in its state. Right now, 56% of you are saying yes, you would be okay with the requirement for solar panels, 43% saying no. Keep on voting on 12news.com/bullhorn. And for those of you watching on Facebook and YouTube, you can always comment down below. Time now for the look ahead, the stories you'll be talking about a little later on today. Have you ever had one of those days where you just need some me time? Well, turns out you should probably follow your instincts. The secret health benefit of some time alone coming up on 12 News First at 4. And that's your 12 at 12, the facts on everything you need to know in just 12 minutes. No commercials. We're always on anywhere, anytime on 12news.com, the 12 News app, and on our socials as well. We'll see you again soon.